Well, April, the Premier wrapping up those meetings with the Prime Minister, the Immigration Minister, other key members of the federal cabinet coming away, he says, with some better assurances on key files like immigration. The Premier telling Mark Carney the temporary foreign worker program is being abused by companies like Starbucks and Boston Pizza, taking away jobs for British Columbians. He also said high immigration has stretched BC's core services. The Premier took with him a BC healthcare worker who's at risk of being deported back to India, who the Premier says shows the need for the province to get more control over the types of immigration to fill jobs in healthcare and other areas under the provincial nominee program, which Ottawa has cut in half. Here's Eby today.
Yeah, I did raise the issue of immigration with the Prime Minister. It's a serious issue, I think, for all Canadians, particularly the abuse and exploitation of temporary foreign workers that we're seeing in British Columbia. These are serious issues that need to be addressed. The program is not working for anyone, and I'm very hopeful that the Prime Minister heard me on this. He's taken some significant steps already to address some of these challenges, but there's a lot more to do. Thanks very much, everybody.
The Premier also talking BC Ferries after new documents show ferry CEO Nicolas Jimenez alerted top federal officials of the plans to buy new ships from China 2 months in advance, well before then Transportation Minister Chrystia Freeland told the public she was surprised and disappointed by the move. Those documents provided to the Federal Transportation Committee as part of its probe into a $1 billion federal loan to BC Ferries. Here's a committee member, MP Dan Albus, and the Premier today.
The fact that our government did not push back, did not say no to this procurement by BC Ferries, to me, it makes me sick to my stomach because really we need to have provincial and federal governments that actually do what they say. So instead of wrapping yourself in the flag and say, let's build things faster than we've ever done before, buy Canada. And yet they sat on their hands as this procurement went forward.
The fact that the federal government paid for an entire ferry built at the same shipyard for Eastern Canada, and that it is somehow a problem that BC Ferries users get access to a low-interest loan is bizarre.
Taking the issue of the Chinese ferries and kind of pivoting it into an equality issue with the federal subsidies for the maritime ferries, which Ottawa does pay for. I was part of Confederation. April of our Confederation deal in BC was a railroad, and there's no sign that Ottawa wants to pump more money into our ferry system. So Premier won some, lost some in Ottawa, but came away feeling like he had the Prime Minister's ear. April?
I guess you'd count that as a success. All right, Rob, thank you very much.